Okay. So I'm doing question number 10. Question number 10. Okay. Question says a particle is projected with a speed of 10 root 5 meter per second at an angle of 60 degrees from the horizontal. What is the velocity of the projectile when it reaches a height of 10 meters? Okay. We'll draw a diagram first. There is a body particle. It is thrown with a speed 10 root 5. Let us write the value at 10 root 5. 10 root 5 meters per second. This is the value of V. Making 60 degree angle here. 60 degree angle. What we will do, we'll break this into two components. One component here, one component here. This value will come V cos 60 degree. This will come V sin 60. V cos 60 value we can find. V cos 60 value will come 10 root 5. Cos 60 value is half. 2 this will go 5 root 5 is coming. 5 root 5 meter per second. V sin 30 value also we will take. This is coming 10 root 5. Sin 60 value is root 3 by 2. 2 and this will go. You get 5 root 15 meter per second. This is the value here 5 root 5 and this is the value 5 root 15. Okay, now the particle will be rising up like this and will be falling on the ground. You have to find the velocity when it is reaching the height of 10 meters. Question doesn't say that the 10 meters is the maximum height. It could be height anywhere. Suppose I guess somewhere here, the height is here. We know horizontal velocity never changes. What is the horizontal velocity? That is Vx value will remain the same. Vx value is coming 5 root 5, which will remain same. It never changes. Vertical velocity will change. This velocity will change. Vy, a new value out here. We will find that. How to find the value of Vy? Height is known. I'll use the formula, this one. V square is equal to U square minus 2gh. This formula I will follow. This V means final velocity, which is Vy. And U means this value. This is the value of U. Initial velocity in this direction is 5 root 15. I'll write that value. Vy square is equal to, I'll write here 5 root 15 square minus 2. G value is 10 and height is also given 10. And I'll calculate the value of Vy square. Vy square is equal to 25 into 15 will come. Multiply and tell me what is the answer. 5 square is 25 and root 15 is 15. So 25 into 15. What is the answer? Fifteen 5 to 75. 375 minus 200. Vy square value is coming 175. We can find value of Vy or just keep it like that. Now you have to find total velocity. Total velocity will come by what? Pythagoras way, no, like this. This is Vy, this will come Vy. The total velocity is V. I like V square is equal to Vx square plus Vy square. Now I'll find the answer now. V square. Vx value is 5 root 5. 5 root 5 square plus Vy value, Vy square value is 175. You can directly write here 175. And now we'll find the answer. This is coming 25 into 5, 75 plus 175. Sorry, 25, 125 is coming here, 125. 5 square is 25 into 5, 125. Let us add, what is the answer coming? 300. Therefore, value of V is coming root 300. You can find the value using calculator, root 300, or you can add here 3 into 10, 3 into 100. 100 root will come 10, so 10 root 3. 10 root 3 meter per second. 10 root 3 meter per second. So that is the answer. But question is asking to find velocity, not only the magnitude of velocity. So we will find direction also. Though in the answer they are not mentioned, but we will find the direction. The value of Vy will come here, root 175. Root 175. You can break it down. You get 5 root 7 will come here. Now you can find angle also here. tan theta. I take this angle to be theta. Then theta will be equal to Vy by Vx. Tan theta value will come equal to Vy value is 5 root 7 and Vx value is 5 root 5. 5 root 5. This will go. You get theta value is coming tan inverse of root 7 by 5. You can use calculator and give the answer in degrees. Okay, at least one decimal place you can give the answer, and you have to write the answer with the horizontal direction. With horizontal, you have to write it. With horizontal. That is the answer. In the book, they have not shown the direction, but actually we are supposed to show the direction also. Have you understood, or any doubts you have? Tell me. Let me know if you have any doubts anywhere in understanding.
No,
Please
sir.
share. It's okay, no? We know the fact of horizontal velocity never changes. This 10 root 5 I'm breaking here. So 10 root 5 into cos 60 is coming. Horizontal velocity everywhere will remain the same. And horizontal velocity we can denote by Vx. This is the value of Vx. Vertical velocity will change. Initial velocity, vertical velocity was 5 root 15. That I'm denoting by U. And now I'm finding the value of Vy, because question doesn't say maximum height of 10 meters. Don't use the formula of maximum height. Height is given 10 meters. This height is 10 meters. 10 H value I put 10 here and calculated value Vy. Vy square value is 175. Vy value will come 5. So Pythagoras theorem will apply between Vx and Vy, because one is horizontal, one is vertical. So Pythagoras theorem, and we'll get the total velocity. Okay, it's clear? Now tell me which number first. Can I rub it? Tell me now which number? Which number should I do? Number 11. How many of you could do number 11? Number 11. How many of you could do 11? Who? Samin?
Rohan.
Okay, you could do.
Yes, sir. So it was there in example also.
It was example, but okay, let us do number 11. Number 11 is slightly interesting type question. Okay, let's see. Question say a ball is pushed from the top of a fleet of steps with a horizontal velocity of 2 meters per second. Fleet of steps means, like number of steps like this. This way the steps are there like this. This way the steps are given. From the top of from here the ball is pushed like this with a velocity v. The question says which step this ball is going to hit. Which step? The length of the step is given 0.25. This is given 0.25 meters. And height also is given same 0.25 meters. 0.25 meters. This height is also the same. And the value of v is given 2 meters per second. A ball is pushed from the top of a fleet of steps with a horizontal velocity of 2 meters per second. If the steps are of length 0.25 meter and a height of 0.25 meter, on which step the ball will hit? The value of g is given 10. We don't know which step. Let us suppose the ball is hitting the nth step. You write let the ball be hitting the nth step. We'll assume it first. So in that case, what will be the height of its fall? This is 0.25. This also is 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. That is 0.25 n. Therefore, you can write here h value will be 0.25 times of n. And what will be the range? Range means horizontal distance covered. That will be also 0.25 n. Like this, 0.25. We don't know which step. So n into 0.25, that will be the total horizontal distance covered. The formula of, or what is the formula of range we have? Range formula into root of 2h by g. I'll use this formula direct. I'll put the value now. R value 0.25, right? 0.25 n. V is 2. Square root, this is 0.25. G value. To calculate the value of n. So there is a root over here. I'll the side to get rid of the root. It gets 0.25 n whole square. 2 square root will go 0.25 n by 10. One of this in 10. One of them is less over here. You get 0.22 by 10. Value of n. The value of n is coming 8 upon 0.25 into 10. I'm sure, get the answer. The value of n is coming how much here? Check. What is the value of n coming? Tell me, what is the value of n? Use calculate. What is the value of n coming? Say fast. Please calculate and let me know what is the value of n.
So 3.2.
Yeah, n value is coming 3.2. That means it's going to 3.2 steps. Like this, one step and 0.2. That is fraction of the fourth step. Somewhere here, 0.2th part of the fourth step. Ultimately, it's going to hit the fourth step here. We write here, therefore we write fourth step. Fourth step. The ball will hit full step, it will cover because 3 and then 0.2. 0.2 is the after 3 steps. Go further. Definitely fourth step. That is answer. Understood? Yes, boys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now which number? Tell.
So number 12.
Say fast now. Okay, number 12. Number 12 is same as this one, what I did just now. Okay, see, they're saying two paper screens A and B are separated by distance of 100 meters. A bullet pierces A and then B. The hole in B is 10 centimeters below the hole in A. If the bullet at the time of hitting the screen A, calculate the velocity of the bullet when it hits the screen A. Neglect the resistance offered by the paper. Okay, let us take one screen here. One screen here. We can draw a diagram. This is a screen A. This is a screen B. 100 meters. One hole is here. Another hole is below this. Another one. The bullet is going like this way, and it is going to go like this way. You know, the path will become parabolic. It is going to go like this. The hole in B is, this is the depth. What is the hole in the B is given? 10 centimeter below. 10 centimeter. This is given 10 centimeter level. It is 10 centimeter below. 10 centimeter below. I think this is the case because at that time of when it is hitting the screen A, the velocity was horizontal V. And you have to find the velocity V. We know this is the case just now we had done. This is R. R, what is the formula of R? R formula we have got V root 2h by g. So now get the answer, finished. What is the range? Range is 100, right here 100. V we have to find. 2 height. What is the height of height 10 centimeter, will change in meter. Centimeter we are changing in meter, so 10 by 100 that is 0.1 and G value is given 10. Get the value V here. This is answer 100. This will be cross multiplied, that is 10 by these two will go 0.2. Now find the answer. Find the answer and let me know what is the answer. What answer are you getting? This question is same as the previous one. Tell me the answer. What is it? Yes. Yeah. Tell me.
So,
Huh?
so it's 500 root 2.
500 root 2. Okay, multiply. Get the answer in decimal. 500 into root 2 value is 1.414. Multiply. I think you're right. Check the answer. This point will go, this will come here, this will go 50 times. Yeah. 500 root 2. What is the answer? 707, no? After rounding off.
Yes, sir.
Finish. That is the answer. That is the answer given in the book also. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me which one. Next question. 13. Number 13, who of you could do? Number 13. Please share faster. There is no harm. If you are not able to do, then I will do it. So let me know how many of you could do. Who of you could do? Number 13. Yeah. What say fast?
Sir, good not.
Could not. None of you. Okay. Anyway, number 13. Printing error or there is a question. Okay, please correct the question. Pilot flying at 300 kilometer per hour. Please make a correction there. Instead of 100 kilometer per hour, you write down 300 kilometer per hour. There was a printing error. According to the answer, this is supposed to be 300. So please correct the question at 300 kilometer per hour. Along horizontal level, 300 meter above the ground, wishes to bomb a tank traveling at 30 kilometer per hour in the same direction on the ground. How many seconds before he directly above the must hit bomb, and what must be the distance measured in the horizontal direction separating the plane and the tank? Okay. This question we'll do like this. This is similar type. Pilot is flying at some. Here is the pilot. Pilot is flying. Velocity of the pilot is given 300 kilometer per hour. 300 kilometers. And there is a. This is the level, and there is tank. This is a tank. It is moving in the same direction with the velocity how much? 30 kilometers per hour. This one is pilot is going to. So you have to find this distance between the tank and the position is here. From here till how much is the distance you have to find out. Height is given here. Height. What is the height given in the question? Height given is. Pilot is at a height, flying at a height of 300 meter above, 300 meter above the ground. First part of the question says find the time. Let us find the time of dropping the bomb. How much time the bomb will take to drop on the ground? Let us find time of fall. Time formula we have this much, 2h by g. Direct formula. Time formula we got root 2h by g. Right? What is the height? Height is 3. G value is given 10. Now calculate this and this will go. You get root 60 and check what is the answer coming. Root 60 is coming how much? What is the value of root 60? Anyone? Root 60 answer is how much?
7.74.
7.7. Okay, the value of G in the question is given 9.8. Sorry, I'll take 9.8. Whatever the value is given, 9.8. If it is 10, it is coming root 60. It is given 9.8. In the book, it is given 9.8. The value of G to be taken. So let us take 9.8 only and calculate. This is coming 60 divided by 9.8. And what is the answer? Answer will come 7.82 seconds. In the book, the answer is given 7.82. That answer only will come here. That is the answer for first part. That means this is a time taken by the bomb to come to the ground. That is time of hitting the tank. So this 7.82. Understood? Now for the second part of question, we can do like this. You see, this one moving in direction, we will find relative speed, or the in the same direction. Move in the opposite direction, we have to add their speed. We'll apply that idea.
Sir, you did a wrong
Yeah,
over. Sir, that won't be
What is
60
wrong?
by 9.8. Sir, that will be 600 by 9.8. Sir, that 0 is not
600 by
getting
9.8.
cancelled. No?
Yeah. Zero will not be cancelled. Yeah, right. 600 by 9.8. Yeah, that's right. So the answer is 7.82. No, final answer is 7.82. Yes. All right. Say fast.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm doing the second part of question. Okay, two of them are in motion. Or pilot also moving, and the tank is also moving, but they are moving in the same direction, like the same direction. We'll find relative speed. We can do like this. Also, there are two methods. That's relative speed. Relative speed will be equal to 300 minus this. 300 minus 30 when they are in the same direction. And when they are in opposite direction, we have to add. So 300 minus 30 will come 270 kilometers. We'll change in meter per second. 270 into 5 by 18. 5 by 18, the answer is coming in meter per second. What is the answer? You have checked and tell me what is the answer. How much you are getting? 75, no? 18 months 18. 75. 75 meters per second. Yeah, 75 meters per second. Now we'll use the formula distance is equal to speed into time. Distance is equal to speed. Horizontal motion, no, direct formula. Distance is equal to velocity into time. Speed into time. Speed value is 75 and time is this time. What we found before, 7.82, because time is simultaneous, no? This is simultaneous motion. Now multiply 75 into 7.82. Check what is the answer. 75 into 7.82. What answer do you get?
586.5.
586.5.
Yeah. 586 point.
5.
Okay, 5 meters. That is answer. That is answer. Have you understood? Have you understood this part? There is another method of also doing it. So if you have understood it, well and good. By chance, if you have not understood, then I'll do like this. This is a shorter way. If you have not understood this method, then I'll show like this. What is the time of fall? Time of fall is 7.82. We'll see it will go and come here in 7.82. That means somewhere here, the time out here. This distance I'll take as d1. What I will do, d1 value I'll find, d1 value will be this velocity. That means 300 km per hour will change 300 into 5 by 18 meters per second into the time. 300 into 5 by 18 into the time is 7.82. 7.82 meters. I'll find d2 also. How much tank will cover from here till the distance? Time 30 km per hour. I'll change it 30 into 5 by 18 meters per second. Tank will move a distance. Suppose tank is moving a distance d2. Tank distance move to come to this point before being hit is d2. I'll write that is 30 into 5 by 18 into timing is same, no? Because at the same time the tank will come here in order to be hit. You get 7.82 meters. Then how much is the distance left over here between these two? That will be d1 minus d2. Therefore, required distance will be equal to d1 minus d2. Subtract this minus this. If you subtract, take common, you get 300 into 5 by 18 into 7.82 minus this value, 30 into 5 by 18 into 7.82. Taking common here, 5 by into 7, 300 minus 30. Sir, you'll get the same answer what I did before. Same answer will come. Have you understood? Yes, sir.
Why we subtracted
Yeah,
d1 minus d2?
You have to find this distance. No, distance between the tank and the pilot. Initial distance you have to find before the tank started moving. Initial distance before the bomb is fired. Question says that only, no, you have to find this distance only. That's why d1 is the whole thing, d2 is the whole thing, so d1 minus d2. This is a longer way of doing it, but we can do this way also. Understood? The shorter way I showed before. When the two things are in the same direction, we will be subtracting their relative motion, the velocity will be subtraction, and when they are moving in the opposite direction, the relative velocity will be addition. Have you understood? Yes, say fast.
So,
Yeah. Say.
understood.
Hello. Okay, then say that. Okay, now next question. Which is the next question? Number 14. Say,
Yes,
come on
sir.
fast. Okay, number 14. Question says, find the angle of elevation of a gun which fires a shell with a muzzle velocity 140 meters per second at a target on the same level but 1400 meter distant. How high will the shell rise? Okay, two things you have to do. They are saying there is a gun which is firing a bullet or shell with a velocity this much to hit a target on the same level. Here is a gun and here is a target. Here is a target. You got a target here. The gun is firing a shell. This is going to go like this and will be hitting the target here. Okay. What is the velocity with which the gun is firing the shell? That is given 140. This is given. That means V value you can write here 140 meters per second. Your angle not given. You have to find the angle theta. And the target is at a distance 1400 meters. This target distance from the gun, this is the gun, this is given 1400 meters. 1400 meters, this distance. This is simple question, I think direct formula based. This is the value of horizontal range. What is the formula of horizontal range? R formula in this case. What? To remember it, we have the formula E. The formula. I'll find answer. R value is 1400. V value is 140. Write 140 square into sine 2 theta, and the value of G not mentioned. We will take 10. And now find the answer. This will come sine 2 theta is equal to, I write from this side, 1400 into 10 divided by 140 into 140. Get the answer. You get 2 theta value is coming sine inverse of this value. That means you can cancel a bit. 1020 will go. 1414 will go. You get 10 by 14. Get the answer. Sine inverse 10 by 14. How much answer do you get? Sine inverse bracket 10 upon 14. Check the answer in calculator. How much do you get? Say fast. How much answer?
So
What answer do you get?
49.58.
Okay. 2 theta is 45.58. Therefore, theta value is how much? Divided by 2. 45.58 divided by 2. What is the answer? Yeah, 22.22.79.
Sir, 22.79.
Okay, 22.8 degree you can write the answer. Though answer in the book is given 22.2 degree, it is close only because they might have taken the value of G as 9.8. But this answer is also right only, correct. Okay, now the second part. How high will it rise? How high? How to find how much height it will rise? We have to find the formula of maximum height, H max. What is the formula of H max? H max formula, if you know that V squared sin squared theta by 2G. We have this formula. This is from the ground level and coming back to the ground level. This is not the second case of projectile. So find the answer now. V value is 140, is right? 140 square sin square. Theta value is 22.8 degree, 22.8 divided by 2. G value you have taken 10. So I'll take 10 here only. Same value I'm taking. Find the answer. You can first find sin 22.8 value and square it. Whatever value you get to square it. Sin 22.8. Check the answer. How much do you get? Sin 22.8 degree. How much is the answer? And then whatever answer comes, square it.
Sir,
Then multiply by
0.39.
140 square. Okay, 0.39 square. Square that value. Square is there. Square it. Have you squared? Yeah. Say what is the answer after squaring it?
So 0.15.
0.15 into 140 square you do. Into 140 square. Continue. Into
So 2940.
divided by 20. Divided by 20. Divided by 20. Divide that answer by 20.
147.
147.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, then 147.
Yes.
In the book, they have given the answer 142.8. That could be because the value of G, they might have used 9.8. You can try once with the 9.8. Then I think your answer will come somewhat close to the book answer. In the book, they have given the answer 142.8. This answer is fine only. Something of this kind of values only. Little bit meter difference is there, so it's okay. Why the values we are getting slightly different from the book's answer? Because of the value of G. Hope you understood the working, no? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now next one. Tell now. What is it? Next. Next number 15.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Don't lose heart, boys. Okay. So if you are not able to do, but you must try at least once, no, so that you will know your weakness. If you try and don't get, and I'll do it. No problem. Okay. Now 15. It says a shot fired with a velocity strikes a vertical cliff after. Section is X angle of elevation of the shot. Okay. They're saying there is a vertical cliff, and from here a shot is fired. It is going to go like this way, and height of the vertical. This is given 100 meter per second is given. Angle not given. You have to find the angle theta. It is going to hit the top of the cliff in 10-second time. Timing is given 10 seconds of hitting it. Okay. And the horizontal distance, this distance is given 800 meters. 800 meters. This is the cliff. Here is the cliff. 800 meters given. Okay. Find the angle of elevation of the shot. Let us find. We'll break 100 into two components. This will come 100 cos theta. This will come 100 sin theta. Timing is given here. Timing. What is the timing given? Timing given is 10 seconds. And horizontal velocity is 100 cos theta. We like number one. Range is given. Range formula we got horizontal velocity, that is 100 cos theta into the time. Range is given 800. Here you write 100 cos theta. Timing is given 10. Cancel it now. 0 will go. 8 by 10 is the value of cos theta. Therefore, theta value will come cos inverse 8 by 10, that is 0.8. Check the answer. Or you can cancel it. 8 by 10, you write 4 by 5. In the book, they have given this answer, cos inverse 4 by 5. That answer came. And in degree and all, if you want, you can change in degree now. Cos inverse 4 by 5, how much is answer in degree?
So 36.86.
Okay, 36.86 degree. With horizontal. You can give the answer in decimal, in degree also here, like this. 36.86 degree. That's the answer. First answer came. Have you understood?
Yes.
Boys, have you understood? Timing is given. Horizontal motion is a constant motion. Formula of there is distance is equal to velocity into time or speed into time. But in horizontal direction velocity, that is 100 cos theta. So I'll add that into the timing. Time is given 10 seconds. The question unit is given. I have got this answer. Now second part. The height, it is at what height it is hitting the cliff. We will find that. So second part. This is the value of V. This is responsible for the height. This one, 100 sin theta. 100 sin theta is responsible for the height. So I will be using the formula, direct this formula, H is equal to ut minus half gt squared, because timing is given. This height is not the maximum height. Remember, question never says that this is the maximum height. It could be a height somewhere in during the course of its motion. H value will write here. U means this value, Vy in this direction, initial velocity. I write 100 sin theta, and theta value we found. What is the value of theta here? 36.86 into time. Timing is given 10 minus half G value you are taking. In the book, they have given 10 only, so let us take 10. Timing is also 10 square. Now calculate. You get the value of height. At what height it is going to hit the vertical cliff, that will come out. Just tell me the answer. 100 sin 36.86. What is the answer? Sin 100 sin 36.86. Take the answer of that part first. What answer do you get?
So
So
59.98.
59.99.
59.9 that is 60. You can take it as 60. 60 you can take it. 60 into 10 is coming 600. You can take it as 60, no? And out here, what is also coming? This is coming 500. 2 5s up. Answer is coming 100 meters. This is the answer. Second answer is 100 meters. Understood? Yeah. Say fast, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, third part of question. What is it? What is it? Third part of the question. What you have to do? the velocity of the shot when it strikes the cliff. Here it is striking, you have to find the velocity, that is total velocity. Horizontal never changes. We know horizontal velocity is how much? 100 cos 30. Here I like 100 cos theta. Cos theta value we have 36.86. And this velocity will change. Velocity. There will be new velocity, Vy. Vy you have to find it. Initial velocity we know is 100 sin theta. Can we find it? Vy value. Using that formula, vertical motion formula, V is equal to U minus gt, because we know the timing of reaching that height. This means I'll find Vy is equal to U value is 100 sin theta, 100 sin 36.86 minus G value is 10 and timing is also 10. So 36.86 sin 36.86, please find the answer. What is the answer? This will come 60. You checked it before also. 60 minus 100. The value of Vy is coming minus 40 meter per second. Don't worry. Even the answer is coming with a minus sign. Minus sign tells you there's a reverse direction, opposite direction. That means the shell will be already going high and then while returning it is hitting the cliff. While returning, then only it is hitting the cliff. In the beginning, we did not know that whether it's during the, rising time only it's hitting or during fall time it is hitting the top. But according to this answer, minus sign is coming. That means it is going to hit the cliff while returning back. After reaching the maximum height, while returning it is hitting the top of the cliff. That means in the time of fall, that means the direction of velocity is reversing from beginning. We'll keep it at least Vy value, let us write. Yes.
So in book it's 40 root 5.
No, this is not the final. This is the value Vy only. No, this is the value of Vx. What is the value of Vx here? Just tell me. Vx value is how much? 100 cos 36.86. Check. What is the answer here? 100 cos 30. This is the value of Vx. Vx, this is the value of only Vy. We'll combine them now by Pythagoras theorem. Then only we'll get answer. What is the value of Vx coming here? Vy value right here 40, or you can write minus 40, whatever way you want. You write minus 40 meters per second. Vx value is how much coming here? 100 cos 36.86. What is the answer?
Sir, 80.01.
80.
80.
Okay, 80. Just like 80 meters per second. Let us put them together. What is the formula? You know, V square is equal to, what is the formula? Vx square plus Vy square. Then we'll get the value of velocity. Okay. Vx value will write here 80 square. This is 40. All right, minus 40 square is the same thing. V square value will come, 80 square is coming 6400. This is coming 1600. V square value will come 8000. Therefore, the value V is coming how much here? Just check. This will come 1600 into 5. 1600 value is coming 40. So your answer is 40 root 5 meter per second as it is given in the book. 40 root 5 meter per second. Have you got the answer now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll find the angle also. At what angle it is going to hit? Let us find. You know the formula of tan theta will be equal to Vy by Vx. Vy by Vx. So tan theta value right here. Vy value. What is the value of Vy? We have minus 40. We can add tan inverse. We'll add tan inverse minus 40 divided by Vx. Vx value we'll see now. What is the value of Vx we have? Vx value is 80. 80. So now let us find the answer. This will go 1 by 2. Tan inverse negative 1 by 2. What is the answer? Tan inverse minus half. How much answer do you get?
So 26.56.
Okay, write that answer. With the minus sign, we can add
26.57, sir.
Okay, 57. All right, 26.57 degree. That's the answer. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What's the time now?
Yes, sir.
Just check. Oh, it's already
So
exceeded, no
980.
time.
20.
No, no, already exceeded. Anyway, today this chapter is over. Okay, now next day we'll start new chapter. Okay.